Good afternoon everyone, welcome to the stream. How are you all doing on this fine Monday? Just getting things ready here. I was hoping to get a bit more of a warm-up than this, especially given especially given that this is going to be an aggressive race from the off, I've no doubt, because it's a very flat course. Let me just get my socks on. Un momento. Yeah, so the plan, the race, the course, what is in store? 2 laps around Zwift Champs-Élysées. Less than 100 meters climbing, 93 meters. I'm sure there'll be a little bit in the lead-in. But if I recall correctly, the way that the 93 meters of elevation is kind of accumulated or made up or ridden is pretty much, the majority of it I should say, pretty much in 2 large, I was going to say false flats, but probably drags is probably more the appropriate word for it, because they're not flat, and you definitely know it's a bit of a climb. But it's like 3% or 4%, which isn't the greatest, isn't the most significant of grades, but on a race like this, where it is otherwise flat, that's the only point at really which those with really good legs can get away. So what tends to happen in courses like this is that people really drop the hammer on those bits of the course, and if you're not up for it, if your legs aren't there, you can be left hurting. And I don't want that to be me, at least I didn't, and that's what the extended warm-up was going to be for. It's going to be to stave off a painful start. But 7 minutes to go, so let's just hope for the best, shall we? So, how many riders have we got? It says in the top right hand corner that 15 have signed up. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 5, 8, 13 so far. 14. So we've got a few more to go. I really should put this message I'm about to type now into a notepad, so I don't have to keep typing out. I'll do that at some point. Good afternoon. The UK. You know what? There we go. See, I can type, just not with one hand, and not while I'm pedaling. So, in my last race, I actually wonder if it's in my last race, I was putting in a sprint against another guy called Gareth, who I was going to beat hands down, no doubt about it. But as I clicked into another gear and started to really try to go hard, I thought I felt the bars of my bike move. Checked everything else afterwards, it's fine. I don't think the bars were going to move or had moved. If anything, I think what had happened is, over the course of 2 or 3 hot days here in the UK, especially in my shed, which becomes a bit sauna-like, I think my bike tyres had maybe just dropped a couple of PSI. Felt a bit spongy, so as I pulled on the bars and pushed up and down, it felt soft. So I'm relieved to say I don't think my bars are dodgy. Blimey, 25 riders, this is going to be good fun. can put a bit of air in that tyre actually, what's that? And this is exactly why I want a Zwift bike. Because I did not think that before a virtual race on Zwift, oh that's better, I need to be inflating my tyres. There we go. Yeah, so feeling pretty good. Long weekend in the garden. You'll see the tan lines I've developed. Doesn't really show too up too well on this camera, in this light in here. But because we're moving house and moving down to the New Forest in the southwest of the UK, and getting my garden kind of all tidy, ready for the next tenants in this one. We're in a rental at the moment, and although the garden was in good order, I'd say, you know, I always kept the lawn looking nice. The bushes around the edge, and especially the rose bushes and thorn bushes, had like a big blackberry bush at the end of the garden, which was particularly wild, and didn't really fancy tackling that. And then a huge rose bush that's just got way out of hand up right next to the house. And it was just kind of invading the patio and patio furniture. Didn't even at times trying to get into my bathroom window downstairs. So I had to tame that. And then whilst I was there, just trim all the other bushes and shrubbery back as well. So I did that this weekend. Got rid of a load of garden stuff, tidied up in general. The garden is now ready to go. So this week, and this coming weekend, is going to be all about just getting everything inside the house boxed up and good to go. So, really hoping that I can do something today. It's a huge turnout. 34 riders currently in the pen. Probably that number's going to go up. We'll see. Just over a minute. So what I will do is, in just a second, switch to race view. We'll go from there. If you haven't already, please do go and check out the thumbnail for this video. It's me with a moustache. No, I didn't grow it because I can't. Get a good little kind of beard going, but it's more like an Abraham Lincoln style beard. It's just round here and a little bit under here. Top lip left. It looks top lip gets left a little bit lonely. Let's work up music. If you are interested in what I'm listening to today, or are looking for a bit of a racing motivation for yourself, check out the Zwift race workout music on Spotify. Right, 10 seconds. Race view. Fans on. Let's do this. Look at Diddy the Devil. Met him. Oh. Steady. Ah. Oh my gosh. Twice I thought, that's all, that's what you've got, just stop pedaling now. But had a bit more to give. That was probably the hottest ride I've ever done. Maybe not in terms of the thermometer, but feel like despite checking my fan 2, 3, 4 times, I kept checking again, thinking, is that fan turned up to max? Because I am cooking here. It was turned up to max. The temperature went from 25.2 to 28.7. It's 28.7 degrees Celsius. Whew! That was something else. I can feel my body now just burning hot, like to the touch. Oh, that was good fun. Happy with that. 3.9 watts per kilo. Alright, it's a relatively. There you go, there's a new word for you. Relatively. A combination of fairly and relatively. A relatively fairly flat course. And not that long either, 16 kilometers. All my recent Zwift races have been just over 24, 25. So to do one that's slightly shorter means it was, as predicted, all go from the get-go, all guns blazing. And it didn't really let up. There was one period at the start, or just after the start of the last lap. You can see the power profile there at the bottom of the screen with the blue and green segments, even some grey segments, where we went a little bit more sort of tempo, but even then, it's a sort of fairly strong finish far out as well. So deceptively difficult course, the Champs-Élysées, because like the section I'm on now, for example, is 3%, which isn't much, but when a lot of the course is -1, -2 or 0 in terms of gradient, you know, percentage, it feels like a mountain because everyone presses on the pedals that bit harder, but you don't really go that much faster, or the experience doesn't change for it, which is pretty true to real life really. Put in a lot more effort and you don't really sort of stand to gain any speed from it, so Zwift have done a great job at implementing that. Yeah, it's one of those courses where if you're not putting down the power in measured bursts in the right places, you can really cook yourself, and you can work so much harder than the bunch who are working smart. So, as I often say, it's not always the strongest riders that win. If you look at the Champs-Élysées and just think, well, distance and elevation aren't that bad, well, you're going to be stumped because it's a deceptively technical course. But good fun, really good fun. I enjoyed that. I think that was 11th place, which is not bad. But most importantly was the effort that I managed to keep up for the duration. I saw my heart rate go up and above 170 a few times, and it didn't feel like it. I had to sort of look a couple of times thinking, is it really that high? Because it doesn't feel like it. Which is a good sign in terms of where my fitness is at right now. So I'll take that. Feeling pretty good. Right, I'll leave it there for now. Thank you for tuning in. That was my lunch break Zwift race workout thing. I can't even think straight. I need to go and walk around the garden, get some fresh air, get out of the shed. Thanks for tuning in. Before I go, please do stop on over by that Berkshire Cyclist on Instagram. Give me a follow, much appreciated. If you're watching, I'll point this way. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do give it a like and subscribe. And finally, if you really want to support me, check out my website up in the top middle there. hijustride.com. It's my merch store. Caps and hats, tees, hoodies, stickers, neck buffs, phone cases, banners, beanie hats. Have I said that? Socks. Said that? Lots of stuff over there. Go check it out. hijustride.com. Please do give the video a like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. Good vibes. See you on the next stream.